Ladies and gentlemen, this is from Fox News. Hillary Clinton hired Oppo research firm must turn over emails to Durham probe. Judge rules. I talked about that in a segment prior to this one, but there's some really interesting revelations here. The trial is starting, I believe, Monday or Tuesday of this coming week. Clinton campaign lawyer Michael Sussman is one of 3 people charged so far. This trial, ladies and gentlemen, is going to serve as the basis for future trials, for future indictments. Now, do you remember the Mueller probe, special counsel? Do you remember it was Mueller time and every single indictment was supposed to lead to some grandiose plot that Trump was actually installed by another country? Okay, that never happened. It never happened because people like Michael Sussman, who's on trial now for lying to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, fabricated everything. They made things up. They were paid to obtain opposition research, but what they did was they created and fabricated opposition research. And then they got government officials, they tried to get government officials to investigate Clinton's direct political rival, which is what they accuse Trump of doing all the time. So here, let's just read this really quickly. Fusion GPS, the research firm Clinton's 2016 campaign hired to dig up dirt on Donald Trump's supposed ties to you-know-who, must turn over nearly 24 emails to special counsel John Durham, a federal judge ruled Thursday. Those emails, which are largely exchanges between Clinton campaign lawyer Michael Sussman and Fusion GPS, are part of a batch that prosecutors demanded last year. U.S. District Judge blocked... so there are some emails that they can't get, but the emails that they really wanted from Fusion GPS and Michael Sussman, they obtained. Sussman is accused of relaying to the FBI concerns from cybersecurity researchers about a potential secret back channel of communication between servers of the Trump Organization and Alpha Bank. The Federal Bureau investigated the matter but ultimately found no such suspicious links. When was the last time that happened with a Democrat? When was the last time a Democrat was investigated based on the opposition research of a Republican? You can't find a time that's taken place, at least not in the last 5-6 years. Okay, and you can't find a time where the entire United States government worked alongside media to go after an incoming president. That's never happened before. And simply saying, well, intel agencies concluded that another country was interfering. The government is not... They've provided no evidence to show that Clinton would have defeated Trump. These are the same people who demand ironclad categorical proof of claims made by Trump or anyone else, but they're the ones who say, well, there was interference because of Facebook ads. Not one vote was altered because of a Facebook ad. But anyway, hit subscribe to this channel right now, ladies and gentlemen. I did a bunch of segments today on the Durham probe special counsel. It is heating up. The judge is actually siding more often with the prosecution, Durham, than with the defense. And the defense there is no defense. There's a text message. And here's the issue. It's really not just the new emails they're getting from Fusion GPS that show that Michael Sussman was conspiring and working with other Clinton operatives and other Democratic operatives. It's the fact that he texted a lie to James Baker, the top legal counsel. So if you look at the text message, he writes, Jim, it's Michael Sussman. I have something time sensitive I need to discuss. Do you have availability for a short meeting tomorrow? I'm coming on my own, not on behalf of a client or company. Want to help the Bureau. Thanks. That's all you need for the conviction right there. That's all you need for the conviction. So the text message, in addition to the emails that show that he was working alongside other Clinton operatives And I mean, my God, the tech executive he worked with, the tech researchers, there's going to be about 4 key witnesses. 2 from the Bureau, and then 1 from Fusion GPS, and then 1 witness who was a researcher at one of the universities. And so this is not gonna go well, and I have no clue if there's going to be some kind of plea deal. But whatever is going to happen, whether he's convicted of and sent to prison, or there's a plea deal and he gets out of a prison sentence, this is going to serve as the foundation for future indictments under 18 U.S. Code 371 and other statutes. You can't conspire and work in unison or in conjunction with political operatives, media. I mean, there's a New York Times reporter that doesn't want to testify, but that will probably be forced to testify at this trial. You can't work in conjunction with a whole bunch of people to spread lies into the U.S. government and have the U.S. government investigate somebody. There are legal statutes preventing you from doing that. And the United States government never provided any categorical proof that any country wanted Trump. That never happened. Okay? Nobody was ever indicted or charged with working alongside a foreign intelligence official. Okay? Hit subscribe, by the way, to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at 200,000 subscribers. Hit subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel below in the pinned comment. I'm going to be doing a lot of work on the Stock Market Crash channel because everything that I've been saying is taking place. If you look on this channel, go ahead and look at my Bitcoin predictions. I said it's going to get to 10,000. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get to 10,000. And I explain in the playlists in a whole bunch of segments, like January, even before January, I said the thing's going to get to 10,000. Cryptocurrencies are going to crash. And I said the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, everything's going to collapse, and it's collapsing now. I wrote about that in the Federalist in October. Read my article in the Federalist in October. That's below in the pinned comment. But ladies and gentlemen, so hit subscribe to this channel, hit subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel. To my super thanks, people who give super thanks, thank you so much. I do my best to thank you individually, but thank you. And if you want to become a member of this channel, ladies and gentlemen, a membership button is there. So it's on the front page of the YouTube channel, I believe. So just go ahead, become a member. We have a lot of fun during the live streams. We have a great community on the live stream. It's really awesome. Everybody's just wonderful. I will have a live stream, by the way, tonight. By the time you read this, by the time you watch this, it'll be like, Friday, May 13th. Friday the 13th. And so, just joking, that was a reference to Friday the 13th, the movie. We will have a live stream this evening at around 8 p.m. Pacific. So be here tonight, Friday the 13th, May 13th, at about 8 p.m. Pacific. The text message is going to lead to the conviction, okay? In addition to these new emails, in addition to the testimony of Bureau officials and agents, this is going to be a huge trial for future indictments and future investigations, because when Trump Republicans, that's another key point, when Trump Republicans take over the House and Senate, you're going to have endless investigations, especially in conjunction with the Durham probe special counsel. The investigations from the House and the Senate will utilize the evidence obtained during these trials. Not rocket science. It's right there. You have testimony, evidence. You have FBI officials testifying on behalf of James Baker, the official that claimed that Michael Sussman lied to him. Durham is going after one lie, and it's a lie that pertains to setting up Trump. Any of the lies that people pled guilty to, they had nothing to do with Trump working with another country in the Mueller probe. So the reason for this special counsel, you're actually seeing that within the trials, within the indictments. The reason that the Mueller probe existed is not represented within the trials. They have nothing to do. They just wanted, with Mueller, it was a political, they wanted retribution for Trump defeating Clinton. Now we're finding out how they got that retribution through the Durham Probe Special Counsel. I mean, Trump was set up and framed. We know this. And now we're seeing this in court. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. Be here tonight for the live stream at around 8 p.m. Thank you.